Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're in week 2. This is a Legion Fields contest prep. Legion Fields is a strongman competition that's happening in Wichita Falls. Started off the week with some benching, some overhead press, chins, and some dumbbell press. My bench press is moving a lot better than it used to. These were supposed to be paused repetitions. I forgot a couple times. But it's okay, it'll buff. But as you can see, the bar path is a lot better than what it used to be. Just when it comes to it in general, having a coach is way better. So how many of you garage gym owners actually have a coach? Comment down below if you have one, whether it's in person or distance. Let me know what you guys got. My overhead press is one of those presses that is really starting to become one of my strong suits. It's still not a strong suit, but I'm rather proud of it. So here's 152.5. All the RPEs today were right around 8, and these were on sets of 5. So 152.5 for 3 sets of 5 moved nicely. Then we had some neutral grip chins. I don't like to do like pronated, my palms facing me chins. I get a lot of elbow pain when I do that, so I got these neutral grips that I like to run. Pull-ups are okay, but for some reason just having my palms facing me during chin-ups hurts. And some dumbbell pressing. So these are the Rogue DB15 loadable dumbbells. As a garage gym owner, I'm always tight on space. I got these dumbbells because in theory I can use them for anything that you might think, but there's actually more to it than that. So if you want to see a video review, comment down below. The 10 weeks prior to this, I was all high bar squat, and now we're back into low bar squatting, which I thought I'd be like, yeah, low bar squatting right away. But of course, the second that you adjust a lift, everything kind of gets all effed up. I kept on going forward on my toes quite a bit. Part of the reason is because I'm not controlling my descent like I used to. So I really just need to slow it down. Take those warm-up sets a little bit more seriously. Drop sets were at 320, and they went really well.
Yeah, but after the warm-up, got that 405 felt good.
What's also nice about some of the days of the week is I actually have a gym partner now. I have someone that comes over and uses the garage gym in the evenings. So if I don't manage to get my lunchtime lift or an early morning lift, I have a gym partner. The only problem is I hate lifting at night. Just gets me amped up, I guess. I have a hard time getting back to sleep. I don't take pre-workout or anything, so it's not a caffeine issue. It's just not doing that well lifting at night. Moved on to some double overhand axle row, which moved pretty well. There's going to be some body English because in order to move the amount of weight that I want to be able to move, I got to use some body English. But I was trying to pull that last rep a little bit stricter. And then I did some SSB lunges. So there were 3 sets of this. 2 of them were with my hands on the handles, and the last set I actually did hands wide. I'd seen on Brian Alzer's channel and a couple other channels that this is supposed to engage your core a lot more. To be honest, I didn't notice too much of a difference, but it might be something I just kind of keep in the toolbox, the proverbial toolbox for future use. This may be the set. I'm doing my voiceover as I'm watching the video. So this may be the set where I lose my balance and step backwards like a good solid foot further than I needed to. And maybe not. Looks like you guys aren't that lucky. But yeah, 210 pounds. It was definitely a little bit heavier than I think we should have gone. But that's what happens when you got 2 strong men and not smart men. So we moved on to day 3, started with some push pressing. This push pressing, I think, is really what's helped my overhead press. It's been push presses for a while now. As you can see, that one is at 190, and there were actually 5 sets at 190. Then we had some paused close grip bench. I've been using these jammer arms, or not jammer arms, sorry Sornex. I've been using these trolley arms for my bench press as my lift off. And I'm telling you, if there's nothing else that they're good at, which there's other things that they're good at, they are awesome for a lift off. Then moved on to some weighted dips. So I started off with a kettlebell, and then I had a 45-pound plate, and as it turns out, I just wanted 325, so 75 pounds. Trying to actually hit some good depth on these dips. I used to just barely more than half rep them. Move on to day 4. So day 4 is supposed to be Wednesday, or sorry, day 3. Day 3 is supposed to be Wednesday. Or no, day 4. Day 4 is supposed to be Thursday. On Thursday, work was busy as hell, and I didn't have time to eat. So I literally did not eat the entire day, so I came home and just was definitely not going to be able to deadlift, especially to the level that you see that's happening here. So this is actually Friday evening. So I'm pulling 405 for some paused threes, and then some drop sets at 360 pounds. Again, deadlifts are another thing. I'm telling you, if you don't have a coach, you're making a big mistake. Get a coach, even if it's just someone that reviews an Instagram video or reviews a YouTube video and gives you pointers. Get a coach. It makes a world of a difference. Programming is one thing. It's good to have programming if you don't know how, but get a coach. Preferably one that's local-ish. As a garage gym owner, I like to use my garage gym. I just go to Chrono Strength when I want to, and when you deadlift to the minions, you got to participate at the end. Moved on to some SSB squats. These moved okay. I don't know, I was kind of conflicted when I was doing these. Like, they felt good. They actually looked better than they felt. I definitely felt out of control. You can see my hips rising a little bit before my shoulders. But it's not too bad. Then I moved on to some SSB good mornings. These are amazing. I love them. They're good. I love the SSB. Great bar. I like a normal barbell as well, but the SSB is an awesome bar, especially for accessory movements. And the last lift of day 4, which was glute ham raises. All right, these things. So I used to cramp up all the time during GHRs, and it's gotten a lot better. I'm just weak. My hamstrings are weak. You can see my daughter has shown me how to perform like a combination of downward dog and something. But this is another part of the awesomeness of having a garage gym is my family gets to participate with me out in the gym. I really can't stress it enough. As a father, I love the fact that my daughter is going to grow up watching me constantly trying to be better and constantly improving myself. It's going to be a normal part. She's not going to be one of those people whose dad came home and drank beer and watched TV every night. That's not my life. I like to be productive. If I didn't work out, I would do something else, but I'm just blessed to be able to have the space, to have the resources, to have the home gym that I have. And I love that my daughter gets to be a part of it. Now we move on to Strongman Saturday. So that was Friday, mid-afternoon. Strongman Saturday was at 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. I'm not going to lie, I was tired. Definitely not feeling the greatest. 210 a couple weeks ago would have been an easy 210. I think I actually went up to 235 a couple weeks ago. But 210 was just kicking my ass. There were 5 sets, so I ended up dropping to 205. 205 moved all right. Definitely a lot better than 210. But fatigue was definitely against me this day.
There you go, nice reset.
This is also the first Strongman Saturday I've had a gym partner for in quite a while. So it was nice to have that encouragement. So thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, man. So after log, we did some farmers. So this is the last set of farmers. And the competition, the Elysian Fields comp, is a 100-foot farmer's walk with a turn at 50 feet. So that's what we're doing. So we don't actually know contest weight. So we just kind of loaded. So first set was 160 per hand. Second set was 180 per hand. And then this third set was 200. Now, I made it 160, 180, no problem. On the pick, my right hand was actually super jacked up. I think it was wet. I think I remember putting them down at the end, and essentially half of my right hand was clean, like it had no chalk on it, which is an indicator that it's probably wet. So, stupid water. Gotta keep a better grip. So we have a Strongman throw bag, which around the third set of throwing this thing around back and forth, we found out that the weight for the competition is actually 30 pounds for height. So we were throwing 41 for no reason, but I feel like I'm still getting some decent height out of this thing. Another awesome product brought to you by Rogue Fitness. I do love the Strongman throw bag. It's an awesome tool. So yeah, we ran 3 sets of 5 tosses each. Then we moved on to the Saxon bar. I did that transition too early. Then we moved on to the Saxon bar. Okay, you know what? It's a 3-inch beam from Titan. If you are looking for a product from Titan Fitness, don't fucking buy this thing. I hate Titan. They suck. This is like the simplest bar in the frickin' world. You don't need to make it fancy. They F it up. I hate Titan. You suck. I don't care. I will literally, once I get a good Saxon bar, I fully plan on just giving this bar away to somebody, or even just cutting it up, like as a warning. Don't use this bar. Titan Fitness, you suck. I hate almost all your products. Literally, there's one product you have made that I'm happy with, and it's my deadlift jack. It's the only thing that I own that's Titan, and there's a few things that are Titan that I like. The reason I hate this bar is because of the texture of the finish. It's just absolute crap. But anyways, that's week 2 in the books. That is week 1 of my contest prep programming. And I'm looking forward to another week. Definitely feeling tired, so I need to get some rest. So please comment down below, give me a like, and wait for my next video to come out. Appreciate you.